load in and everything. That's a good time.
That's a good time.
And it does look like we're gonna be popping off right away with our boy on Chicago Hunted. That is gonna be Zukari. I'm wondering if this guy's gonna pop it right off through the front or if he's gonna hit a side angle. He's gonna opt towards going towards this side of P1 right now. He's gonna run into two players. He's gonna end up taking some shots at one. It looks like he's gonna end up getting traded out as three players go down for the side of Chicago Hunted as Denver Surrender just push right on in.
Yeah, Denver Surrender push right on in. Chicago Hunted getting 7 seconds on the board, but Denver Surrender have done a great job locking this point down so far. It's green versus red. It's Christmas colors. Maybe a month too late, but Denver Surrender just kind of picking Chicago Hunted members right off this hard point very quickly. 20 seconds left on the hard point. Surely Denver will try to get to scrap time as Chicago scrambles over towards P2, and we'll have the first foot on it so far.
Yeah, Denver looks like they are rotating towards that P2 right now. That scrap time is going to go in favor of Chicago, which is going to get it basically back up to tied up 21-21 there. But right now, you've got the Chicago Hunted guys inside, but they've got Denver players pushing in from all sides right now. It's going to be trades back and forth. This Neo and Piz going to pick up 3 players total. But Goose right now trying to help his teammates out. He's by himself, does end up going down. Neo picking up a double kill there overall. Neo picking up that 3rd kill as well. Man's a menace with this MP40 as that Denver squad going to be spawning back barrels. They're going to be pushing in. Looks like one at a time right now. As Neo's on a 4 streak right now. This man, he's showing why he's in the championship right now. He's trying to carry his team on to get a bunch of points off this hill here.
Yeah, Neo definitely being a really important player on this hill. I was a little bit worried for Chicago there as they had one player stay back on P1 to get some scrap time, and it looked like Denver Surrender was kind of closing in at the time, but Chicago had a great hold and will manage to push the scoreline up to 44, but Denver will appear to get this last final scrap time unless some Chicago Hunted members have anything to say about it, which it appears they don't. So Denver will get this final scrap time, and it'll be about a tie game as we pop P3. Chicago Hunted all around P3, getting some Denver Surrender members off of the entry points to it, and just keep slaying out over there as Denver Surrender is going to have to collect themselves, get on this point, and slay out some of the stronger holdings of the Chicago Hunted on this point.
Yeah, Grim right here, kind of waiting up for his teammates. He's trying to find this player down below. He's going to pick up Neo as he's going to have to try to race up top to try to help his teammates here. But Zukari kind of cleaning up the boys over there on Denver Surrender as Grim going to be by himself. Teammates crossing the bridge at the same time. Yeah, Zukari, another guy you got to deal with. He's sitting in the corner. He's got 2 kills right now in this hill. He's got a couple players in front. He's going to pull out the pistol. He is going to end up going down. Denver squad pushes right through the front, bullies their way in, picks up 3. Neo, though, with the answer, picks up 2, picks up a 3rd. This man is 11-4. He's going to pick up the 4th on the bridge as we're going to be getting ready to rotate to the other side of the map.
Yeah, Neo's just dodging bullets like he's a character in the Matrix, just being such a menace on the map for Chicago Hunted. Denver had a really great break-in, and Denver in general has been really great at breaking in so far, but they couldn't hold their break-in on that P3 point. Chicago Hunted kept it, and now it's a 90-48 game. Denver will have their first foot on this point. I believe that's the first time they'll start off with the point, and so their job is now to hold, and they're doing a great job of it so far, getting some Chicago Hunted members off. But Chicago Hunted not rushing right through the point, definitely taking the smart routes, trying to do everything they can to catch some of these Denver Surrenders members behind their back. But guys, this is not out of the woods yet. Let's get 1-1. Let's tie this series up. Then let's get 2 more and just win the championship. And we'll see these 2 teams start. It looks like Denver Surrender will be defending this kind of like P5 side pretty well, but unfortunately for them, Chicago is just going right at A.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to opt towards getting this bomb down right away. Neo going to get him kill on the other side of the map here. Scorp's going to retaliate, kill Zukari. Piz gets a kill in the middle of the map as well. In Vermont, trying to push this middle of the map, goes down. That's going to be all 4 down for Denver. Chicago closed that round out pretty quickly.
Jeez, blink and you miss it. I didn't. Yeah. I looked and it was what 3v2, and then it just said Denver Surrender 1. I was like, huh? Did the bomb go off? What happened there?
And that's one of the craziest things about this game. Like in this game, I feel like you get some of the shortest rounds ever, like in COD, and you also get sometimes like the longest possible rounds. Like once teams actually start to slow it down and not take those chows, but these early rounds tend to be like really, really in favor of one squad. But Neo started out 3-0.
Yeah, that's definitely just a continuation from the slaying power we've seen from last map for Neo. But now it's going to be Neo's turn on defense. So hopefully for Chicago Hunted, they can kind of get some picks here, but Vermont will open it up with a nice kill on the Zakari, but Denver will get the bomb planted at A, at the same spot that Chicago planted it last time. Now Chicago has to do the retaking.
Yeah, they're going to have a decent setup here on the side of Denver as Grimm's going to take down Neo in the middle of the map. And the other two players from Chicago are grouping up in church here, but they've only got 25 seconds to get these kills and get this bomb defused. Denver's set up almost perfectly right now. So they've got everything covered, but Piz going to get he's going to get overchowed there. He's going to try to overchow there a little bit and does get taken down. My bad. I cannot talk today. But Libby going to be by themselves right now. They're going to try to opt towards pushing towards this P1 area, but I think they're just going to end up playing their life, as that's going to be a round win for Denver to answer back to that really quick round out of Chicago.
I might be going absolutely crazy, but was Lively in the last match? Did they sub someone in for this map? I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Like, is that possible? Okay, we did just get confirmation from production that we are just actually terrible people, and that in fact Libby was in that last map, and we did not notice. Awesome. To be fair, though, the only reason we didn't notice because Neo was popping 3 pieces left and right, and we were way too focused on that.
Way too focused on that, indeed. And well, right now we are a 1-in-1 situation. Denver just snuck a map where we're still talking about Lively, but you know, good on Denver. They had a really great setup on that last match, and they will unfortunately have one person down on this next round. And hopefully this doesn't become a game of the offense winning, but I mean, it might be, as Chicago gets the bomb down right at A. A lot of fast plans going on. Vermont will try to sneak around. Unfortunately, he gets cut down. Did they just cut down 3 again in the same second? I didn't even know.
I'm not going to lie. Massive shout out to Zakari at the beginning of that round. He pushed through right the middle of the map, picked up 1 kill, just sat in bottom church, ego chowed the guy bottom church, took that guy down, and then went to help his teammates out. I mean, that man is really annoying to play against. Zakari, like, I can't even imagine to see him on the map. You don't know if he's going to be behind you, if he's going to ego chow you in the middle of a church, which, I mean, God bless that church, you know?
Yeah, God bless that church indeed. I mean, that is God's house after all. And this is a game of offense so far, as we've only seen offensive wins, which is not always the case in Call of Duty. Zakari just being a menace in this new round as well. Denver will get the bomb down at A for the 4th time that bomb has been placed at A straight. So now Chicago has to retake. Denver is just showing again just their setup, but that setup will break, as I believe Neo, the slaying god himself, will get a kill, will get cut down though, and it's a 2v2, 2v1 as Chicago looking to get the first defensive win.
Oh, he lines him up and he gets the double kill. Massive round out of Denver as Vermont clutches that up from top fire.
Oh man, oh no, they did the optic lineup. That's so unfortunate. I'm always a person behind the guy getting lined up, and I'm like,
yeah, hey, if you're the guy in the back, it's like partially your fault, but you're like, I can't shoot through you. Like, I was saying get down and you jumped up. What do you want me to do about it?
It is just an unfortunate situation. Regardless of that much, we will be jumping right into this hard point between Denver Surrenders and Chicago Hunted. We will have the Christmas colors again, very festive, as I mean, both teams are just kind of flooding towards this point, but you'll see Chicago Hunted kind of wrap around the outer edge to try and get spawns. And will they be able to do both? We'll see. I mean, they have got a great start so far.
Yeah, look at Zakari all the way on the other side of the map right now on a full flank. Does get taken down by Grimm. As Vermont just laying down in P1, waiting for some team help, as Denver going to answer back. And they're going to take out everyone on the Chicago side, and they're going to get a lot of this P1 time here. But Zakari did end up getting the spawn flip, getting ready for that P2.
Yeah, the spawn flip came through for Chicago. Denver ultimately did read it at some point and got some Chicago members down, but it just wasn't enough to keep them out of that spawn. So Chicago Hunted doing exactly what they wanted to do and holding down that spawn. They will forfeit a little bit of time on the hill as they did that, but it seems like with the scrap time, they should get it tied up. But now we see Denver kind of go towards this P2 hill and just being cut down as Chicago is just waiting for them through patios, just reading them so well. And Denver, they have to formulate a new plan of attack. They will go through, I think, Church, which is completely empty in Chicago, just not being able to read where they're coming from. So this is a good opportunity for Denver to rack up some points and get some kills here.
Yeah, Neo going to get a big kill there on that player top balcony. Goose going to help out the side of Chicago to kill one of his own players there, but they are going to get the spawn in favor of Denver on that backside. Right now, Grim trying to push this hill. Going to end up taking down Neo in the hill there. Getting some help from the church alley side is, yeah, Scorp's going to push through, get a big kill there. They should be able to get a lot of this time here, but you're going to have to get ready to rotate for that P3, which is going to be one of those money hills on this team. But Neo and the boys not giving up quite yet, as they're going to keep trying to fight for these spawns. They are going to take them, but there is only 14 seconds left on this as the Denver squad starts to rotate.
As the Denver squad starts to rotate, I believe we've frozen again. I don't think it's my lag again. Well, wait, maybe it is my lag.
Back.
Oh, we're back.
We're good.
We have internet connection. We have the power. And, well, Denver Surrender has a power on the map. If they do have a foot on the hill and keeping Chicago out pretty well of the point, I mean, it's going to come down to a few kills. Chicago floods in through rooftops. Maybe they will catch that number 6 member. They will. That's a really key kill for them. They could get the member off point and get spawns. They can kind of flip this hill, but just not happening. You still have that number 4 player in the back, but you just weren't able to slay out enough to get the spawns, which is really shocking. So now Chicago holding from the front. Denver still has spawns, and they have to deal with this. This is only 23 seconds left on the hill. At some point, a team is going to have to chalk it. It looks like it probably will be Chicago. No, Denver just not being able to get a foot on the hill. Jeez, what a weird hill that was.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Chicago does a really, really fantastic job of making sure they just bully their way through the front and get a lot of points there. Vermont going to be pushing the backside of Church right now to get some time. Going to have a player that just spawned up behind. Going to get Vermont absolute. But Vermont running to some teammates right now. Going to be on the flank of that player now. Going to end up taking down Piz in the back. Should be able to get these spawns here. As that Chicago squad is going to have a little bit of map control here. Zakari going to push right on through. He's 11-7 right now. This man's a monster this entire series. As he's just trying to play the one-man army right now. He's going to pick up that second kill in Church. He's got one more to deal with in here. I actually make that 2. He is going to end up going down as Scorps and Co. Gonna end up getting these kills they need, and they should be able to get some pretty healthy time here.
Yeah, if you're going to be the one-man army, I suppose you want your team color to be green, but unfortunately it doesn't convert into any substantial push for Chicago. Denver just holding it out so well. Chicago just throwing members at it, but still can't get anything going. Denver having an absolutely magnificent hold, but they haven't completely forgot about this next rotation. You see those players going through roofs, through the side you want to go through, and Chicago not going to read this. They're still looking towards that church side. Probably rightfully so, and Denver just being so sneaky, getting onto this P5 point, and Chicago's like, well, we gotta collect ourselves. They just kind of broke through our backs. They just kind of circled around us, and now Chicago's gonna have to bust in from the front or do something really sneaky back.
And that's just what they're doing. They send 2 players up above, and Zakari going from underneath. He probably is going to end up getting a kill on these stairs here. We'll find out here in about 1 millisecond, maybe 2, I don't know. But Vermont currently on a 5 kill streak in the hill there. That's going to make Vermont go 10-7, clutching up just like before. But this hill is going to still be in favor of Denver here. So they're going to be spawning up to get some help. That's going to be Scorps on the flank right now. They're going to end up taking out a couple of these players in Chicago. Zakari, the last one alive over there from that squad, does get flanked. And the last 20 seconds here should go towards Denver's. They're going to get a nice like 130 points like total off of this, which will be really, really nice to get to that total.
Yeah, definitely like really important last 2 hard points for Denver, as they were able to get like a really good hold going and leave only like seconds for Chicago at the end of it. Chicago just not being able to break into those last 2 Denver hills, but they will defend this hill to start, which is, I believe, more than they could say for the past few hills. So, I mean, it's actually pretty mixy right now. Chicago, I think, will come out of the gunfights unscathed, pretty much. And, well, Denver has to kind of, like, balance getting spawned for next and rushing through this hill. Chicago just cutting down members, but I think, like, 3 from Denver get a kill, and I think that's 4 for Chicago.
Yeah, and the 2 from the glide bomb there in favor of Denver. I mean, that's 5-6 kills completely uncontested on their side, which is absolutely phenomenal.
Bring this series to 2-2 and give them a better siege estimate.
Yeah, it looks like right away we are going to kick it off with this Denver Surrender squad, as they're going to opt towards pushing towards this barn right away. Obviously, they're trying to get some map control. They've got 1 player River, 2 people on this hill, and 1 top barn. Scorp's going to get the opening pick. Zakari answers back. Does end up going down, as that's 3 down for Chicago, but that might only get you 10 seconds, as Chicago is off a spawn right now.
Yeah, now we're playing with power. Unfortunately, the festive colors will go away, and Denver is now white as opposed to red. But, I mean, Denver, all white in the kill feed so far. Well, I mean, maybe not in the kill feed, but it's definitely in the scoreboard as Denver 24-0. Chicago Hunted just getting their first point now. Chicago Hunted, who dominated the last two hard points, struggling on the offset here. But again, Denver has to push for these P2 hit spawns if they want to get a good P2.
Yeah, honestly, they're holding an insane amount of time for this P1 right now. Chicago doing their best trying to rotate to try to get a money hold or something on that P2. And they're going to pick up 3 players on the map now, but they got to deal with Goose all the way in this back chicken coop area. But they've got Libby back here to deal with. Vermont and Goose trying to deal with this player who they're going to back off, get some team help from Neo. Libby going to push through, going to get that big kill towards the back spawn. Zakari and Neo also clutching up. They're going to secure this time and they're going to secure the spawns.
They secure the time, secure the spawns, and secure the point. Chicago bringing it right back here after a very dominant P1 from Denver. That's not a very easy point to hold, but they did it. And now Chicago responding so far. Denver keeping it mixy on the point. They will get Chicago Hunted members away from the P2 point. There's only 25 seconds left, though, and Chicago has the spawns for next. So I'm interested to see how they play this. Certainly, you don't want to rush in and lose spawns, but you don't want to give them a scot-free point either. And Chicago keeping it mixy so far. We'll at least get the Denver member off the hard point, but this grab time is anybody's time so far. And Chicago will now have to defend their spawns for P3 as Denver is just kind of all up in their business right now.
Yeah, Neo does a good job picking up 3 kills over here, but it's really not going to help out your teammates on the other side of the map. But now Neo's going to be on a flank here, going to be behind Scorps, going to pick up this. Oh, doesn't end up getting the kill. Actually does follow through, get it, but does get taken down by Grim. But that's going to secure the spawns for the side of Denver. As Grim's on a 3 streak. He's looking at Zakari. Zakari ends up winning that nice 2-piece out of him. He's on a 3 streak as well. Scorps pushes through, gets the first kill. This Denver squad now out, like they're on the backside here, towards the front. Sorry, they're off of spawns. Libby getting a nice 2-piece here. Going for the third. Ends up getting Vermont as well. One more player in front of you right now. Gonna get, oh, the teammate gonna help out there. That's gonna be Zakarias. All 4 down for Denver again. But guess who's pushing through again? Libby, you have to deal with them. Does get taken down as they're trying to play for the back spawn and the hill at the same time. Vermont pushing through with some help from Grim. Neil, the last person to deal with on the hill, does end up getting a 2-piece there. Scorps answers back, but Denver and Chicago doing a good job of just keep making sure this stays contested.
Yeah, that's a weird thing about this point in specific. Denver can push through and hold this point while also keeping Chicago kind of pinned in that spawn situation so that Denver still has spawns for P4. Denver would have spawns for P4, but Chicago has actually done a great job of transitioning from P3 to P4. Denver just kind of go 3 down, I believe, spawn back P2, and now they have to retake Barn from Chicago. They get 2 Chicago members down. And well, 2 to go, but this is going to be easier said than done as reinforcements from Chicago are here, and Chicago's going to hold the point so far.
Yeah, Piz right there picking up a nasty 4-piece. Some team help there as well. So they're going to end up taking everyone down from Denver. Zakari with a 2-piece as well. Scorps just kind of pushes through the front here, but you got to think they're going to run into Piz or Zakari real quick. Someone on the flank there, I think that was Neo, does get the kill. Grim pushes through middle of the map, picks up 2 players, gets some help to get all 4 players of Chicago down there, as they're going to finally get some time on this hill. And they're going to have to rotate towards that P5 hill, which is going to be on the other side of the map. And Chicago's all set up for that.
Yeah, Chicago's all set up for that. And hopefully for them, if you're Chicago, you really want to stay set up for that, obviously. But Denver is just coming through the back, just coming in at all angles, getting Chicago members down, getting the members off the point, and Chicago members coming in by the minute, but Denver won't have any of it. They'll Grim over here getting Zakari down. That's the one member you really want to get down from Chicago. And Chicago will be wiped and be spawning P2 and have a long distance to track to get back onto the point.
Yeah, this Denver squad, Chicago squad trying to push in right now, but they've got a few players to deal with in the back. Zakari and Neo doing a good job of cleaning up what they can here. So they got 1 player on the hill and now 1 player on the outer right. Vermont, once again, a hard guy to deal with on the map. He's got some very clean shots. He's going to take that player down. Grim on this hill, though, on a 5 streak, is going to end up taking down Piz as well to go on a 6 streak. 1 more player above. Goose helps out with that. And I mean, you're up quite a bit now for this side of Denver. You're going to be going into this P1, which is a hill that you got some monster time on last time in Chicago. They're there, but I mean, Denver's completely surrounding them for the most part.
Right, Denver's completely surrounded them, and Denver will actually get spawns for P2, probably ahead of what they need to. Hold on a minute. As I say that, Chicago is still spawning there. That's very odd. Denver seemed like they just had it, but unfortunately for Denver, you will still be spawning kind of on that P3 side. And hey, look, listen. We said going to this map that the slaying power is going to be important, and hey, the person on this match with the highest KD is Grim, just slaying out, and for sure for his team, it's translated into points and translate it into their leading status so far. So keep an eye on Grim for the rest of the match.
Yeah, Grim was just on an 8 streak, but now Zukari picks up the triple, ends up picking up another one before that as well, before going down. The side of Chicago doing their best to keep it out the sling. Neo picking up some clutch kills in the back here. Gonna have to deal with one or two more players. Vermont gonna clutch up and get that. But I mean, that side of Denver is up 143 to 88 right now. As Chicago is gonna get the rest of that time in middle, I believe, but it's not really gonna account for much as this P2 is gonna be up soon. Goose dealing with that back spawn right now. Vermont on this top barn, just trying to find somebody. Does end up getting taken down. Looks like Neo jumped up there to deal with that. Libby in the back spawns right now, trying to deal with this hill. Does end up going down as well. These teams are honestly just kind of just running into a melee right now.
Running into a melee, and Denver was attacking that point from behind, but good on Chicago. They actually held them off pretty well. And if you remember, Denver was actually going for these spawns way back when P1 popped of this rotation. So I mean, Chicago's just done a great job of keeping them off this one point, but right now they can't keep them off the hill, even though Chicago just came off getting some good time there. Denver, just 3 men on the hill, and, well, they're getting some good time here.
Yeah, Grim right there, 33 and 14, does end up going on a 7 streak on this P2 time to help his teammates get even more time on this hill. They're trying to win this map right now to tie it up 2-2. Goose going to push through barn, does get taken down. We're going to be rotating to this P3 side of the map, and Denver's over there right now as Chicago somehow ended up getting a full flip.
Yeah, the Grim has a 2.5 KD on the map right now. If Denver wins this map, you're going to have to point to Grim as the reason why. I mean, we said slaying power, and what do you know, Grim is going absolutely crazy, and for the first time, Denver has a really solid lead in a hard point. I mean, hey, if you're Chicago, you're sweating, you're getting a little bit nervous. Hardpoint's supposed to be your map. And Chicago, while they have a really great hold on this point, Denver still has spawns, and they can really just throw people at this point, and hopefully for them, get a foot on it.
Yeah, Zukari starting to heat up right now. On a 5 streak right now. He's going to pick up this signal. I think he does end up getting that kill there before going down. Was on a 6 there. But Goose just trying to push through, get some kills here. Gets Neo and Libby. Dealing with Piz here, though. That Piz isn't going to give that one up for free. Grim pushing in to help out as well. Piz going to get pushed by 2 people. Does end up going down. The Chicago side here is going to try to deal with a little bit of this time, but I think they're going to mainly rotate as they opt towards getting the 5 seconds of scrap time. But Denver's all set up in the barn hill. And Chicago's slowly pushing in. They've got 1 player in the middle of the map and a couple players pushing the outer side, but Denver reads it like a book.
Yeah, when rotating from that P3, Denver just does not want to give up scrap time. Every second counts, especially in Bocage, and they have a healthy lead, and they want to keep that as much as possible. Denver had a good rotation as P4 point, and currently they're doing a good job of keeping it. Chicago will pinch from the front and back, but Denver is going to read that. And, well, you still got to deal with the back member of Chicago, and he will by a sneaky Denver member. Chicago just not being able to get any people into this barn for more than seconds at a time. Denver having a really great hold here, just getting their entire team into it. Oh, my God, it's all white in the kill feed. That's 5 Chicago hunted down in a row. And, I mean, if you're Chicago, hey, let's just get to the next hard point.
Yeah, I mean, Grim, definitely the story of this map, 41 and 21, but Scorps there clutching up for the boys, going on a 6 streak to hold down that barn hill basically by themselves. Grim calling in this nice glide bomb now, going to go for that back spawn towards that next hill, going to get a nice kill on Libby in the back. Vermont gets a kill as well. They're pushing for these spawns, but Piz doing his best to control those over in the back, but Vermont, he's in that back corner again. Zukari is going to have to read this real quick, and he's going to he's trying to shoot at him through the wall here real quick. He must have seen his name through the bush there. But he's got some teammates pushing up to help him out. Vermont somehow 180 someone up here. Vermont almost wins that, but gets some team help right away. Delays just long enough to keep control of these spawns and this hill.
Yeah, Grim has 44 kills. That's kills, not eliminations. Grim is just absolutely going off, and Denver has a really good hold here. That glide bomb will get one, but Denver ready to get their next member on the point. Chicago doing everything they can here to stop the time here, and well, they've done just enough to keep Denver from winning it here, so we will go back to a P1 rotation, but hey, we saw Denver be especially good with these P1s, so I mean, honestly, if you're Chicago, you're sweating right now.
Yeah, I mean, you really got to look at Grim, though. This man has 2 minutes and 30 seconds in the hill, which is the most in the game by over a minute. And he's 46 and 24. I mean, I don't even know what you're supposed to do about that guy, but Chicago trying to push in right now to get control of this hill. They do have a little bit of time control in here, but you got to deal with Vermont, who's going to end up going down to Piz. Nice 2-piece out of him and a nice 2-piece out of Zukari, who's 36 and 28. and he does end up going down. Scorps just pushes through, picks up a monster 3 pieces. Neo trades him out. But Grim right now trying to hold this time. They only need 6 seconds to win it. Make that 5, or he's going to take down Piz off spawn. He's going to need 2 seconds. One more set. Oh, one more. Someone hopped down for a second there. And they're going to win that. And that's going to tie the series up 2-2 going into the Search and Destroy on Desert Siege.
Wow, that was a crazy map. Holy hell. Grim, what is happening there? Did you just chug an overpowered bar in between maps? What's going on, Grim? Team who are now their champions of Silver Mage. Shout out to Derek, who's my brother. Be calm in the chat. I know people have opinions on Derek, but I love you. Good job on that win. But we will get into the Chicago versus Denver match as Zakari will get first blood onto Denver on Grim, which is a very important player to get down. But, I mean, in terms of playing this bomb, is a little bit of a stalemate here on that B bomb site.
Yeah, and you just knew Zakari was going to do something in the middle of the map to get that first kill. They definitely know Goose is towards that outer side of the map. Someone did see him now. Neo picks up the kill. Libby going to pick up a kill in the middle of the map as well. Neo picks up another one towards the middle. And that's going to be all 4 dead for Denver. Did anyone even die for Chicago there? Or did they win that one without even losing somebody?
I don't know. I think I blinked and I missed it. Holy hell. Chicago, if you listen, Chicago, if you want to make a statement, if you want to say, hey, we still have control of this series, that is how you do it. Yeah, no Chicago member died. Hey, that's crazy.
That's how we like it. That's how we like it right there. I mean, nice 2 kills out of Neo there, and then 1 out of Libby and Zakari as well. Love to see it. I'm going to see if Zakari gets aggressive on the middle of the map again here. As Libby is going to be the bomb carrier for the side of Chicago. We're going to see Zakari push right through the middle of the map here. He's got some players to deal with. Neo going to take out Grim on the outside of the map, but Piz is going to end up going down. Zakari pushing this player out. That's going to be Scorp. Scorp's going to read that a little bit, but Zakari does end up taking him down. He's on that nice 2 kill streak right now. But that's going to be 3 players for the side of Chicago and only 2 for the side of Denver. They're just holding up, trying to get some info. Goose going to push in. Zakari is going to get that trade right away. Nice job out of these Chicago guys just playing together here. They're going to start getting that bomb down, and Vermont going to go towards the top of Church Tower here, it looks like.
Yeah, that was definitely an important trade for Chicago in this round. I mean, hey, 3v2, that's 1.5 to 1. But if you bring it to 2 to 1, well, that's 2 to 1. So, I mean, you just kind of outnumber the Denver players just that much more. In Chicago, they're going to have to get this bomb down. It appears they will get down on the A side, which is perfect for them because Denver was expecting a B plant, but that number 4 player in Vermont kind of reading, kind of suspecting that A bomb will get planted and is correct. But now they're going to have to make some magic happen.
Oh, Vermont does see Neo there. This could be an opportunity to maybe play something here, but you've got that player to your left. That's going to be Zakari. Vermont playing this outside. Going to pick up Neo right away. Zakari, let's see how he responds. I like this. He's just going to play slow. I think he'll be able to hear that bomb, I think. He's just going to play a corner in the middle of the map. Vermont just looking for Zakari right now. Not sure he's going to be able to find him, though.
Yeah, Vermont, I mean, just done a great job to get this to a 1v1, but Zakari kind of just listening for that defuse, which you can definitely hear. Zakari gets it. We'll get there in time. We'll get there in time to prevent Denver from defusing that. Hey, Sledgehammer's looking into fixing that, looking into make that a silent defuse, but not quite yet, says Zakari, as Zakari will rush around the corner and secure the round for Chicago.
Yeah, a big thing to note is, as of right now, that is a silent plant and silent defuse for the player doing it, but everyone else on the map can still hear it. It is just a temporary thing that's going on. I do believe they're going to fix that, but that's just, it could have maybe confused some players who thought that silent plant was coming in this week and did the update. We're going to be kicking it off here with this Denver squad in this round 3. This is a big round right here. There's no way you want to go down 0-3 in a championship match right here. Scorp's going to end up getting taken down in the middle of the map there. It looks like that team of Denver pushing that A side aggressively, slowly getting that bomb down right now. But Chicago definitely knows they're here. They're throwing stuns down over them. But Denver ready to go.
Yeah, it's a 3v3 so far, and Zakari unfortunately goes down off a 4 streak, almost very close to getting a glide bomb, but unfortunately will not have that come through. Goose getting 2 so far, Vermont getting 1, so it's a 2v1, and now Denver is in good position to close this match out. If they can make that read to that number 6 player, which it appears they've got 2 guns on him, they just need to look at the right time. Unfortunately, Goose will not look for number 4, gets that intel, but I mean, you gotta get this down fast. You gotta get this done quickly.
Yeah, there will not be time to defuse anymore, but Vermont is just going to push up, get a nice kill there, and that's going to be the end of that round. And Denver on the 3rd round does get around there. They're going to try to get another one here on this next one, but I mean, good job out of them not to go down 0-3. That would have been brutal. And I like the change of strategy there as well.
Yeah, that would have been brutal. Denver definitely like taking great advantage of getting on the board there. Hey, 2-1 is a lot better than 3-0. You can Denver wins this round, they come back 2-2, and it's pretty much even from there. So, I mean, it's Denver going to be defending against the bomb. So right there, they have the upper edge. As long as that bomb doesn't go down, they're going to have to make very damn sure that bomb doesn't go down. And well, Denver's doing just that. They get 2 players of Chicago hunted down, bring it to a 4v2. And well, we'll see how this plays out from here.
Yeah, Neo trying to get a trade there. Can't quite get the full angle, but I mean, right now, Piz and Neo, the 2 AR players. Yeah, okay, Piz is going to end up going down. It's just going to be a lot of pressure on the map to deal with. Grim just going to push right on through and get that other kill as well. And great round out of Denver. They tie it up 2-2, and that's 2 good rounds out of them in a row.
Yeah, this is a tied map. Just whoever wins forward from here will take the championship. Not only the series, the championship, the division. So definitely a lot riding on the line here. Denver 2 in a row off of Chicago's 2 in a row to start. We'll see if one of these teams can chain some more rounds together and just create a convincing lead here.
Yeah, definitely a lot on the line here for both of these teams. And they are going to put that bomb on the side of Grim here. Zukari going to be pushing through. He's going to be really on that close angle of this bomb. Grim obviously has no idea on the other side of the wall here. Everyone just kind of slowing up a little bit. No one wants to make a mistake here. No one's really making a move. Zukari gonna make the first move. Doesn't get the kill on Grim. Big kill out of Grim there, but Piz gets a nice answer on killing Goose towards the middle of the map, or actually towards back train. Grim, it looks like he wants to push up to maybe get a bomb down here. Libby just sitting in the middle of the map here. I like this move. Neo sees the player go towards the bomb. You're gonna have to deal with Vermont though, who gets a nice kill. There's gonna be 2 players on the side of Chicago that have to answer, and the bomb is gonna be down for the side of Denver with Vermont on a 4-kill streak.
Yeah, Vermont on a 4-kill streak, one away from getting a glide. Vermont has been really the difference maker on the side of Denver. I mean, sitting there with a 3.0 KD, as I say that, one of the Chicago members will go down to Grim. Vermont will unfortunately lose that gunfight, will not get the streaks, will be reset at 6-3, but Denver will circle around, get the intel, get the last player, and ultimately get the round. This is the first time Denver is leading this map so far. Chicago is going to have to answer, and they're going to have to answer quickly before the spirals out of control.
Yeah, Denver, really, really good job here in these last few rounds to just get points on the board and then just keep on moving. It doesn't even matter to them. They're up 3-2 right now. They're looking to close this one out in 3 more rounds here, but I'm definitely expecting Chicago to switch something up here.
Yeah, Chicago. If you're Chicago right now, you're asking your teammates, "Hey, what tricks in our bag can we pull out right now? What can we do that they haven't seen before?" And well, Chicago's going to take this to start at a B plant. Fortunately, Denver has kind of B, all eyes on B. Well, not all eyes, but enough eyes to catch this. Zukari saying, no, 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 getting a member, turning on Grim, and we'll ultimately get this bomb down. The number 4 player knows there's enemies afoot. We'll get one down, but hey, you still got to get 3 Chicago hunted members defending this bomb down.
Yeah, you've got 35 seconds to take down 3 players or get this bomb defused. Well, and get the bomb defused, but yeah, Scorp's going to make a lot of noise here with these mid doors. You're going to have a player right to the left as soon as you go out. Goose pushing out as well. Libby and Zukari making a move now. Goose just pushing up, picks up one. Can he pick up the second maybe? No, runs out of ammo. Rechallenges with a pistol, picks up the double kill. Vermont picks up the last kill on the other side, and they're going to get this bomb defused. I don't know how they did it, but they got it done.
Oh my God, Vermont is 8-3 so far. Won't have streaks yet because he got cut down before he could, but starting another streak of his own right now with a 2 spree. It's 4-2 Denver. Chicago hasn't won a round in the last 4. If you're Chicago, it has to happen now. The comeback has to start now. You have to get this next round. You have to play with confidence, and you can't let Denver make any more plays.
Yeah, right now, I mean, if you're Chicago, you got to try to maybe slow it down a little bit or something, but it seems like Denver's really good at being able to play slow or fast in S&D. It's just crazy what they're able to do. But it looks like right now they're taking it a lot slower right now. They're going to play this bomb towards that middle of the map, and that's going to be, it looks like Grim and Scorps probably, yeah. But Piz going to get a big kill on that back train on Goose. Scorps just watching this middle building right now. His teammates are taking it easy. It looks like they want to play this B side, yeah, but you got that number 5 player in Neo to deal with that STG.
Yeah, Goose is a good first kill for Chicago to get. Goose has made some plays in this map, And I mean, if you're Chicago, you'll be happy getting any member down. But I mean, Goose is a major piece taken off the board, and there we go. There's Scorbs. Vermont will get a kill in retaliation, but Vermont will get cut down. It's all up to Grim to bring this to a 5-2 lead. Grim's gonna retreat so far. Grim has the bomb, so that's okay. But Chicago Hunted, they have eyes on each bomb site. This is definitely gonna be a hill, a mountain for Grim to climb. As well, we're moments away from engagement here.
Yeah, look at Libby's location right now there. Oh, okay. Grim's
My
gonna end up getting that kill, gonna bring it to a 1v1. He's got 20 seconds to get this bomb down, but Neo is just booking it for that bomb right now. Grim reads it like a book, immediately goes towards that B side. He's gonna go get that bomb down. Neo has no idea. I mean, at one point in time, it was a 3v1, technically speaking, but Grim does end up getting the trade on Zukari. He does get this bomb down, and Neo all the way in that back church gonna have to slowly push up.
Yeah, that's such a great play out of Grim to know exactly where they're going to be looking. Grim having trouble getting into this roof. I'm sure we've all been there before with destructible environments in this game. Neo, I think, heard that. I mean, Neo looking up the stairs. If he ran through that doorway, Grim just had his number. So, oh my god, might run through the doorway. Grim sees him. Grim gets the kill, and it's a 5-2 Denver lead. Oh my god, that round was goosebumps.
The ice out of Grim there. You're in a 1v2 situation, and you had no idea what to do. He did a full reset with the bomb all the way towards back spawn, pushes it out, gets the nice turn on Libby there, and then just pushes it up and immediately bomb switches. Like, that's the biggest thing there. If he goes for the plant on that A bomb there, like, there's no chance like he lives. Neo would have just immediately got the kill and rotated to B, got it down, and you're going to be up 5-2. But Chicago, they've been in this situation before, and they brought it back 5-5 last time. Let's see if they can do it again.
Yeah, let's see if they can do it again. This is definitely not impossible for Chicago. Chicago is a talented team. If they bring their minds together, they can get this done. But Denver has momentum so far, but Chicago will get the first kill. That's so important in S&D, that first blood. I think Chicago member Lively will go down, but hey, 3v3, you can still get it down, but Goose, not having any of that, Neo will go down. So it's a 3v2 for Denver. Chicago, they have to make something happen. They have to isolate one of these players. That player might be Goose. Piz gets the kill, brings it 2v2, but Chicago has responsibility of getting the bomb down, and it's going to be hard to do with 2v1 right now.
Yeah, Zukari, 1v2 situation. He has to win this to keep his championship hopes alive. But Denver, Grim, and Vermont, two players who've been very, very impactful for this team. All they have to do is kill Zukari, and this is over. But Zukari, he does have the bomb in hand. He doesn't know what side he wants to play. He's getting shot at from Vermont there, and he's going to have to deal with Grim, who's going to be coming from the middle of the map. How much you want to bet he's going to be on a flank right now? Yeah, these players coordinating perfectly as Vermont gets the kill, and that's going to be a victory for the Denver Surrender for the Bronze Championship.
Congratulations to Denver for closing out on an absolutely stunning S&D map. It's such a close series through and through, all the way through.